We have the last section we're kind of cover in chapter 4, section 5. This is for Mat 1033 Intermediate Algebra. It's the last section of the course, which of course then comes the final exam. This deals with solving for systems of inequalities. So in this particular example, this is example 1, which is on page 345, I believe. You can see we have the equation 3x greater than or equal to y. First thing I do is I put it in slope-intercept form. So what I did was just flip-flop the variables, which means I have to flip the sign. So this now becomes y less than or equal to 3x. I put the plus 0 to remind myself that the y-intercept is at 0. It's in slope-intercept form. It's in green. We come down here to graph it. We'll plot the 0 first because that's the y-intercept. It's a slope of 3 over 1, so I'm going to go up 3 and over 1. It is a solid line because it's equal to. If it were just less than, it would be a dashed line. Because we're looking for all the y's that are less than the line. See how the line splits the y-axis into two parts. Above the green line is greater than, below is less than. That's the reason I shaded all below the line. We go to the second equation. We have x plus 2y less than or equal to 8. First thing I do is subtract the x over and divide by 2. Now I'm in slope-intercept form again. I'm doing this in red. So you can see we start with plotting the y-intercept, which is 4. We go down 1 and over 2. Here's our red line. Again, because it's equal to, we have a solid line. It's less than, so we're going to shade everything below. So if we look at what's happening here, our solution, there's not going to be a numerical solution. There's going to be a graphical solution. And our solution becomes right here where the green and the red intersect. That's the reason it's always good to do these problems with two different colors. It's easier to see. So see, our intersection for this system of inequalities is right here. This area here. We come over here, I chose to do problem 6, page 247. The only thing I did was, when you look at problem 6, this was a greater than or equal to. I made it just a greater than so you could see about the dashed line. So the first one we're going to do is graph the y is less than or equal to 2x plus 4 in green. So we start off with a y-intercept of 4. We go up 2 and over 1. There's our green line here. It's less than, so we're going to shade everything below the line. Here we have y greater than negative x minus 5. So what's happening here, I'm starting with negative 5. I'll go down 1 and over to the right 1. It's a dashed line because it is just greater than, no equal to. So every time we do that, we have a dashed line. Because it's greater than, it's everything above the line. And so you can see our solution here is right here where the green and the purple come together. So you have to graph each equation one at a time, shade it, and then wherever the connection and the shades come, that's your solution. This is a solving for a system of inequalities. Now, as far as the test goes, if you look in the book, they have systems of 3 and 4 equations. I'm not going to give you that on a test or on the final. The only thing we're going to work with is a system of 2 equations like you have here.